This was, I think, also something that dressing room, they just needed to see, like, hey, we can go out there. We're more than six forwards, basically, and we can hang with the best. And I think it came at the exact right time. Very much a nice tourniquet after a little bit of bleeding there from 3 straight losses.
Yeah, 3 straight losses, and I agree. I think the biggest part of tonight's win was Tristan Jarry for 30 saves, I mean, in the shutout. I think he needs that mentally. We've seen him go through stretches of great goaltending, but then go through stretches of awful. He seems like potentially he could be a head case at times, and maybe all goalies are.
Well, all goalies are, and it's a very volatile position, but they paid him $5.375 million because they think he can be something more than volatile. His cap hit is 12th among NHL goalies. That means Kyle Dubas in this front office, and probably Mike Sullivan too, see him as probably an upper third of the league goalie or thereabouts. He has to prove that. He has to reward that faith, and he has been a below-average goaltender till this point in the season. By far his best game, just by far, Richie, their most complete game. I said this on the air today, and I'll say it again here. And the thing that I think they're going to have to learn, even though they still have 4 or 5 really big names atop that lineup, we know all about them, Hockey Hall of Famers to be, they can't play games where they just show up and say, hey, we're here, we're the Pittsburgh Penguins, you're going to turtle up and go into a ball and we're going to destroy you, right, because of our reputation. The team they just beat tonight is that kind of team. They're going to have to deliver complete efforts. They're going to have to get quality performance from their depth players, and they got it all. You'd say any 4-0 win is a blueprint win, but this really was the kind of game that they need to play more often than not to be the team they want to be.
Yeah, but they haven't been that team with that kind of, aura around them since 2018. I don't think anyone's scared of the Penguins anymore. You have Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, you got some scorers up front, but I don't think there's anyone
think they are, Richie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm getting at. I don't think teams are scared of them. The Avalanche are better than the Penguins. I think it'll be easy for people to understand here if they just say teams like the Avs, the Stars, even the Golden Knights, they're better than the Penguins, top to bottom. They're just better hockey teams. That doesn't mean the Penguins can't win, but I do think it means, as you put it, if there's not an aura, there has to be sort of a recalibration both externally and internally of the expectation as to how they're going to win games. And I think you saw them tonight deliver the kind of performance and get the kind of goaltending that can make them a mainstay near the top of the standings if they get it consistently. And that's always the million-dollar question with this group.
Yeah, I know it's early and there's going to be some ebb and flow throughout the season, but, it's never good when you lose 3 straight, especially this early, and people start to doubt, did you do the right things in the offseason? But they're back on track. They just beat one of the best teams in the NHL, and I think that's good for that organization internally, also for the fan base right now. So like you said, getting Tristan Jarry to maybe stack some wins, that'll be good for his mental well-being as well. All right, Chris, I'm going to get into the Steelers, but we're going to take a break first. We got some phone calls right now. So 412-575-2600 is the number. Back with your phone calls and some Steelers talk next.